thing of beauty, isn't it? Nothing like the great city of Odessa, of course, but just as breathtaking. Please excuse my enthusiasm. I was an architect back in the world. If you want a nicer place to live, and you aren't afraid of spirits, I can help you get that keep. Interested? Fantastic! Let me know when you're ready to go, and we'll be off. Come on, then. I'll lead the way, but stay close. Alder's guard doesn't protect us outside Cape Solace. Bye. See? What did I tell you? Magnificent. Bit worse for wear after a couple centuries, but nothing I couldn't fix. Let's see if this key still works. Goodbye. This keep is not haunted. It is overrun. Monsters, not phantoms, inhabit its dark hallways. We should move along. We've seen scavs, but nothing more fearsome. These must be the spirits that haunt this place. Go on. You've beaten back the beasts. You've braved the shadows. You've earned the right to claim the seat. Sit upon the throne. You are the rightful ruler of Gravehal now. It is finally time for you to claim the throne and make Gravehal Keep your own. Bye. This is remarkable. You've done it. For years, the villagers of Cape Solace have been too craven to enter this great hall. And here you are, freshly washed ashore, and you march right in and take it. Haunted? Never. Just a few small beasts. Nothing you couldn't handle. Guess the keep had one more surprise left for us. But now, the keep is yours. You're the first master of the keep in nearly 500 years, if you're willing to believe all the legends. Let me be the first to offer you my services, my liege. My liege, I am glad you asked. I've been ruminating over this beautiful structure, devising plans for its improvement. I'll start by restoring the keep inside and out, but I also feel the need for a beast pen in the courtyard. I could easily add that at the same time. I just need you to get me 2 bundles of beechstone, 3 bundles of emberwood, and 3 bundles of sailcloth. You should be able to find enough to salvage at Scuttle Beach. I've marked a few locations for you to search on your map. I'll get to work as soon as you're back. How goes the foraging? Let's see. Yes, this is all of it. I'll begin straight away. Restorations are still not finished. These things take time. Bye. It's done, my liege. I am certain you'll be impressed. Incidentally, I've taken the liberty of inviting Cillian Keen from Cape Solace to serve the keep as your beast master. You can find him at the beast pen. I have only just begun, my liege. Several texts I found in the keep refer to an unusually large armory beside the main structure. For this, I'll need 2 bundles of emberwood, 2 bundles of sailcloth, and 4 bundles of sea steel. Sea steel is usually found around the coast. I'll mark on your map where you're likely to find the crates. Once you get back, I'll get started on construction right away. A much bigger undertaking than the last, but a greater thrill as well. Let's see. Yes? Yes, this is all of it. I'll begin constructing the armory right away. Bye. It's done, my liege. Be sure to have a good look around. I am certain you'll be impressed. Incidentally, I've taken the liberty of inviting Ollie Madsen from Cape Solace to serve the keep as your master-at-arms. You should speak to him in the armory. This place, it never ceases to surprise me. With it all cleaned up, I was able to spot the entrance to a collapsed tunnel leading from the keep. Once I'd laid eyes on it, I knew I'd seen it in my dream. I'll need some materials, though. 3 bundles of beech stone, 2 bundles of bear hide, and 3 bundles of sea steel. Bear hide shouldn't be too hard to come by. The Dverga love to keep crates of it in their fastings. I marked some locations on your map where you're likely to find the other crates as well. Good luck. This tunnel's going to be a big job. All of this should do quite nicely, yes. Now I'll need the time to work. Give me a bit, and then return. Bye. The tunnels have been cleared, my liege. You are free to roam Gallows End to your heart's contentment. As far as exploring the island goes, I would recommend bringing on Zephwin Land from Cape Solace as your scout. I think you'll like what I have planned next. A vast library. Just imagine, a monument to the wisdom of the ages, standing there beside the main structure, beckoning the unenlightened. But first, I'll need you to get me 3 bundles of bear hide, 3 bundles of ember wood, and 4 bundles of sailcloth. Zephwin has provided me with possible locations of the materials. I'll be ready to start as soon as you get back. Goodbye.
I think I'm starting. I've seen you. I recognize a fellow warsworn anywhere. That keep of yours sounds pretty nice. You know, I do know a thing or two about blacksmithing. What do you say to let me move in? Well then, I guess I'll make my way on over there. Thank you, my liege, is it? Thanks for the chat.
I feel more intelligent just building this library. What do you have here? I'll start work right now. Goodbye. It's done, my liege. Be sure to have a look around. I am certain you'll be impressed. Incidentally, I've taken the liberty of inviting a recent castaway, a Deirdre Gwent, to serve the keep as your librarian and linguist. You should speak to her in the library. We've built out, yes, but now it's time to build up. In my dream, the keep was much taller than it is now, and the debris does suggest that there was once a second floor above the throne room with an art gallery. I'll just need you to get me the following materials: 4 bundles of beech stone, 3 bundles of ember wood, 2 bundles of sailcloth, and 3 bundles of sea steel. Great. Zephwin told me some locations you should be able to find the materials I need. I'll get to work as soon as you're back.
Please, where can I find food and shelter? A whole Dverga keep, you say? That should do quite nicely, thank you. I wasn't always so gifted in magic. I started to manifest abilities about the same time as I started to notice boys. So my parents sent me off to the Scholia Arcana. Never decided if they were trying to protect me more from magic or from boys. A pleasure.
You cannot hide your amazement. Truly, your facade is a weak one, my liege. But still, I appreciate the effort. But what is an art gallery without an artist? The painter Benwick Atham from the village showed interest, so I invited him to join us here. You will find him in the gallery, searching for inspiration. There's one last thing to build. Your keep is tall, but, yes, not tall enough. My dream has shown me a tower so tall and so majestic that ships will see it from miles around. You could not be overlooked. For this, I will need 3 bundles of beech stone, 4 bundles of bear hide, 3 bundles of ember wood, and 3 bundles of sea steel. Okay. Once again, I've had Zephwin provide me with locations on your map where you might find the materials. I can't wait to get started on this project. This tower is a challenge, but I've never had so much fun. I'm impressed. Not everyone can find such value in simple salvage, but you've managed to get everything we need. I never doubted you. Goodbye. What do you think, my liege? Nothing has ever reached so high to the heavens. I've sent for Mindful Ronwith, my friend in Cape Solace. She is willing to serve the keep as your envoy to foreign lands. If you require her services, she can be found in the embassy. My liege, now that your throne room is prepared, you have an opportunity to truly help your people. We will let it be known that whenever you sit upon your throne, you will hear petitions from anyone who comes before you. You may render judgment or offer help as you see fit, and your people will show their gratitude. Goodbye.
Greetings, Master of Gravehal. I'm humbled to serve Gravehal Keep as its envoy to the world. Thank you for honoring me so. Without further ado, let's begin. By your command, I can embark on diplomatic missions to our closest neighbors across the sea. Shall we begin? With whom should we engage in diplomacy? The Diverga are straightforward and honest. They will make a deal if it's to their advantage. Those in Emberdeep are concerned with 3 things: sea, trade, and brew. What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with them? How much do you want to give? This should improve relations between us. I'll let you know how it went when I'm back tomorrow. I'm on my way out now. I shall see you soon with, I pray, good news. The pleasure was mine.
Carla. Foolish nonsense. Oh, may Lyria bless you, my liege, for saving us from that crude village. I was beginning to despair after being greeted by that heretic who rules it. When Patrick found me and told me of your keep, I moved here immediately. Lyria watch over you. I have been looking for a friend of mine who was also aboard our ship when we wrecked. I believe she could have survived the crash, but I can't find her. Her name is Sister Siana. Will you find her for me? Oh, thank Lyria. I saw the front end of the ship floating to the western part of the island. I pray Sister Siana has found her way safely ashore.
The tribute was graciously accepted. They were pleased by our contribution. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Diverga in Emberdeep? How much do you want to give? Yes, perhaps another course of action would be preferable. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Diverga in Emberdeep? How big a trade would you like me to make? Excellent. This should improve relations between us. I'll be back tomorrow. The pleasure was mine.
Lyria's blessings on you, my liege. I was afraid of the worst, and rightly so, it turns out. Thank you for bringing me this letter. It's comforting to have her final words. Lyria watch over you.
When my ship wrecked on the island, the first thing I did was hide all my goods. Unfortunately, the place I chose is on the other side of the island. If you would go get them for me, I have a special shield in my inventory that's all yours. Thank you so much. I marked the spot on your map. It'll be quite a trek. Did you need to buy something? Oh good, you found them. As promised, the shield I was telling you about. Watch out for scouts!
Update on our relations. Emberdeep is a Diverga city on the Obsidian Isle. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Diverga in Emberdeep? How exciting! An arrangement that will benefit us both. I'll be back tomorrow. Nice seeing you.
I'd like to get some chickens for the keep. However, I need you to get some feed for them. Just a little bit of meat. Oh, good. You have the food on you. Thanks. The chickens will be here in no time. Good day.
Our offer of alliance was rebuffed. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Diverga in Emberdeep? How much do you want to give? This should improve relations between us. I'll let you know how it went when I'm back tomorrow. Nice seeing you. The tribute was graciously accepted. They were pleased by our contribution. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Diverga in Emberdeep? How exciting! An arrangement that will benefit us both. I'll be back tomorrow. Nice seeing you. Emberdeep has accepted our offer of alliance. As what I presume to be Divergan custom, they have given us a gift of an auroch. Check back with me occasionally to see if they've sent us any other gifts. Nice seeing you. Greetings, Master of Gravehal. The pleasure was mine. My liege. Being the diplomatic sort, I'll just say I am much happier here. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? The Loselvar are a mysterious and magical people. Hrenlock is an outpost in the cold ice-brine coast. What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with them? How much do you want to give? This should improve relations between us. I'll let you know how it went when I'm back tomorrow. The pleasure was mine. Why, the tribute was graciously accepted. They were pleased by our contribution. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Loselvar in Hrenlock? How big a trade would you like me to make? Excellent. This should improve relations between us. I'll be back tomorrow. Loselvar in Hrenlock. How much do you want to give? This should improve relations between us. I'll let you know how it went when I'm back tomorrow. The pleasure was mine. The tribute was graciously accepted. They were pleased by our contribution. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Loselvar in Hrenlock? How exciting! An arrangement that will benefit us both. I'll be back tomorrow. Nice seeing you. Hrenlock has accepted our offer of alliance. As a token, they've sent the daughter of one of their wardens, Sunhilda Laurel. Apparently, she thinks you and she are to be married. You will probably want to actually meet her, when you have a moment. Check back with me occasionally to see if they've sent us any other gifts. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? The Varani are a loose collection of traders. Beyond commerce, Fort Oghorn would just as well have nothing to do with the rest of the world. What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with them? How much do you want to give? This should improve relations between us. I'll let you know how it went when I'm back tomorrow. Nice seeing you.
Greetings, my intended. It is a pleasure to see you again. We should, I suppose, begin planning our wedding soon. Yes? Capturing that fiend ship was a triumph for all of us, but most especially for you. I should like to sail on her sometime. Perhaps to Rathir? My father has a knack for matchmaking. We are, I am sure, made for each other. We are not so dissimilar, you and I, and in more than the obvious way. Like you, I strive for perfection. Farewell.
Mine's more of a challenge than a request. I challenge you to get to the bottom of the tidal pools. Good luck. Even I'm not crazy enough to go down some of those jumps.
Good to see a friendly face. I've been stuck behind enemy lines in Cluracan for the last few years, only to crash on this island when I finally escape. Please tell me you know of somewhere I can stay. Thank you very much. It will be nice to have a home-cooked meal for once. Good day.
Here's all I could find of value on the wreck. I'm ready to go back out again whenever you like. Wow, I can't believe you did it. That's amazing. You say there's trees at the bottom. I'll have to check it out. Be careful.
The tribute was graciously accepted. They were pleased by our contribution. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Varani in Fort Oghorn? How big a trade would you like me to make? Excellent. This should improve relations between us. I'll be back tomorrow. Nice seeing you.
I'd like to challenge you to a fight in the arena. What do you say? Great. Let's get started now then, shall we? Well, I guess you bested me. Good match, my liege. Don't forget to come back soon.
The trade mission was a success. Here are the goods I managed to procure and an update on our relations. Nice seeing you.
My liege, I was hoping, if it wouldn't be a bother, would you be willing to get me materials for repairs around the keep? Thank you. I'll need 2 bundles of emberwood and 2 bundles of beechstone. Let me know when you have it all. Hi. When you have all the materials on my... Bye.
My liege. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Varani in Fort Oghorn? How much do you want to give? This should improve relations between us. I'll let you know how it went when I'm back tomorrow. The pleasure was mine.
I seem to have gotten into a bit of a bind with a lady at Cape Solace. A monetary dispute. Maybe you could smooth it out with her for me. She goes by the name Elwa Brond. Yeah, see, I had this business idea, and it didn't pan out. It's not my fault I haven't the money to pay her back. Great, but bear in mind, she does tend to exaggerate.
The tribute was graciously accepted. They were pleased by our contribution. Fort Oghorn is a Varani trading post in Dregshaw. Renlock is a Lothal town in the bitter cold of Icebrine Coast. Perhaps, in my service to Gravehal, I can atone for my failings and bring the peace that eluded me. My gifts failed me, however, when the first sparks of the Crystal War ignited. Perhaps nothing could have stopped it, but I still feel culpable. When great powers speak to each other, it has often been with my own voice. I have a way of getting people to ask for what they really want and accept what I am offering. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Varani in Fort Oghorn? How exciting! An arrangement that will benefit us both. I'll be back tomorrow. Nice seeing you.
Welcome back. How can I help you this fine day? That no-good lout sweet-talked me out of my money and now he won't give it back. To be honest, Callum is just so handsome. Once he started talking about his plan to open up a bar in Cape Solace, I took leave of my senses. I suppose I'll accept your money. Tell Callum, if I ever see him again, it will be too soon. I am never gonna fall for one of Callum's schemes again. But maybe I will see how he's doing. It's been a while. Thank you much.
I hope you're here to put a little gold in my pocket. Thanks for settling it for me. Who knows? Maybe me and Elwa can get on again like nothing happened. She's a cute one. I hope she doesn't stay mad at me over a little money. Thanks for stopping by.
The other day I found a lore stone of the Dverga. I'd love to find out if there are any more like them. Will you find them and tell me what they're about? Thank you. I'd go myself, but the wilderness isn't kind to us bookish types. Take care.
Our offer of alliance was rebuffed. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Varani in Fort Oghorn? How much do you want to give? This should improve relations between us. I'll let you know how it went when I'm back tomorrow. The pleasure was mine.
According to records Paddy found, there should be 6 paintings for the keep, but we only found 5. One of them was moved to Mudhold Fasting for safekeeping. If you could go there and get the painting, the keep would have a complete collection. The only note I have on this painting is that it's called the Black Atoll. Good luck finding it. Take care.
The tribute was graciously accepted. They were pleased by our contribution. With whom should we engage in diplomacy? What kind of diplomatic mission would you like me to conduct with the Varani in Fort Oghorn? How exciting! An arrangement that will benefit us both. I'll be back tomorrow. The pleasure was mine. Fort Oghorn has accepted our offer of alliance. As a gesture, they sent you one of their top advisors, Erlen Vanek. He's a bit rough around the edges and rather opinionated, if you ask me. Check back with me occasionally to see if they've sent us any other gifts. The pleasure was mine.
My liege.
It's quite a beautiful day. You found it. That's great. I'll hang it up now. Bye.
mighty good day.
It's not cheap keeping up my appearance. If you would be so kind, I could use some more funding. You know, to make a good impression. Excellent. You wouldn't want one of your top advisors looking like a fishwife, would you? Nice seeing you.
My family died in a Tuatha raid. My brothers-in-arms died on the shores of this island. With your leave, I'd like to join them. Thanks. I suppose I just needed to hear that. Good day.
I swear I can smell Niskaru inside the flooded caverns. They must have fled the keep and gone there, underground or something. If you'll come with me, we can drive them out and keep the island safe from those vile creatures. Great! We'll drive those vermin from the island. Good. You're here. Let's get going. Talk to you later. That should put a stop to this Niskaru threat. Thanks for your help. Thanks for the chat.
I'd like to capture some of the magic residue of Akara. If you're willing, I can give you a vial that, when brought near Akara, will fill with some of his magic. What do you say? Wonderful. Here is the vial. Now, it's up to you to go to Akara. Greetings. This island is quite fascinating. All the magic swirling about. Excellent. This will do nicely. Thank you. A pleasure.
When my ship wrecked, only I made it out alive. The rest of the crew, they turned into those creatures of dead Kells. Please, you must find them. My men. And put them out of their misery. Thank you. I can scarcely imagine becoming one of those monstrosities. But it must be horrible.
Hello? What can I do for you?
I hope that your mercy has brought them eternal peace. Thank you.
See you.
Here's all I could find. I'm ready to go back out again whenever you like. I've been searching the island for the... Do you see one you'd like me to salvage? Knowing gnomes, they'll probably just have a ship full of books. I should be back tomorrow. Be careful. There was a survivor on the ship, Bertrand Sesnick, a gnome. He says he knows a lot about alchemy. Be sure to welcome him to the keep. I'm ready to be sent out again any time.
There's a special reagent on this island that is only in bloom during certain tides. Right now is one of those times. If you could go collect me 3 samples, I'd like to study them further. Good. I'll mark where they're likely to be on your map. Good luck. Hey there. Think of all the reagents you're passing up without the proper alchemical training to utilize them. Great. You've got the samples. I'll need some time to study them. Be cautious out there, friend. Hi there. There's bound to be reagents just... Would you like an alchemy list? It's as I suspected. Gallows Bloom is the same as the essence of fate. Unfortunately, I destroyed 2 of the samples. The other one's in good shape and usable. Well, thanks for your help. Don't travel without a potion.
A root golem has been seen standing in front of the passage to Scuttle Beach. Many at both the Keep and Cape Solace salvaged from that beach, and the root golem is scaring them away. Could you go kill the root golem and open up the beach again? Excellent. People will be back on Scuttle Beach in no time. Let me know when it's safe again. You have quite the hodgepodge of people in your young estate. Thank goodness you've disposed of that monster. Now people can scavenge the beach again. Remember what I told you?
I have only one request, and it's the same request I've had since I arrived. Marry me. My father will be furious if he hears of your rejection. I am told to entice you with a mighty gift if you need further convincing. Yes, I've seen the way you lead, and I respect you. I would be proud to be your wife. I knew you would, in time. No one can resist my charms. Time to plan the wedding. Well, how does it feel to be married? You were quite the monster in bed last night. I can't wait to tell all my friends back home about it. I should like to be married in the highest room in the tower. I'm sure your envoy will not mind vacating it for a bit.